Would the students be comfortable sharing whether they were accepted to or considered non-international programs?
I applied to both ND and DO schools. I pretty much cast a wide net and applied from coast to coast. But I wanted to go to a DO school, but my background, the way I was raised to pray about things. I can't speak for anybody else. So I prayed about where to go. And WAUSM just fit. And so once I applied, everything just happened so smoothly. So I did apply to US schools. I wasn't thinking about Caribbean schools. But once I got an email from WAUSM, I said, "Oh, to the school, let me research it." So it worked. And now I'm here.
Yeah, and then for me, thinking back on 2 years ago, I want to say I applied to 38 schools because I know I had two interviews, both MD and DO. I applied to 38 schools across the country. I also applied, I don't know if anyone knows, over in Ireland, I applied to their program as well. Unfortunately didn't get accepted into the two programs that I interviewed at. And that's when one of the doctors I was working at the hospital I was at, she was like, "Why don't you apply to like one of the Caribbean schools?" And I said, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, what are going to be initials at the end of your name at the end of the day?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, MD, yeah, you're right." And so that's when I, post night shift, got a postcard. I was like, "Oh yeah, awesome, sounds good." Looked it up and then it really sounded good. And I submitted my application. It was 3 weeks before Christmas. I had my interview the next week, and then it was 2 days before Christmas where I got a phone call, and I like jokingly said, like, as I was picking up the phone, I'm like, "Watch this be WAUSM letting me into med school." And it was like, "Is this Jonathan?" I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "WAUSM, congratulations." I'm like, wow.